Hey everybody, excuse me, welcome to your weekly forecast for Monday, January 16th through Sunday, January 22nd. And yes, I'm back. I had too many orders for a certain chart that I do with, it's a 5-year progression thing. And 5 years I had to do for quite a few charts, so it takes a long time. And I'm still actually working on some of them. But I'm coming back to my weekly forecast here. I'll be doing February monthly because we're already through most of January, so I'm just doing the weeklies, okay? But anyways, for this week, there's really only two aspects. Okay, on Wednesday, January 18th, the Sun in Capricorn conjuncts Pluto in Capricorn. On Friday, January 20th, the Sun moves into Aquarius. And on Sunday, January 22nd, Venus in Aquarius conjuncts Saturn in Aquarius. So, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate all you do for me, you guys. Let's see. What else do I want to say besides Happy New Year? Okay, now for your forecast. Hi, Sagittarius. So, for you, okay, on Wednesday, January 18th, the Sun in Capricorn conjuncts Pluto in Capricorn in your second house where you have Capricorn. This is a money house, right? This is how you earn your money. It's income from work that you do or whatever, right? Some form of income. Okay, Pluto's been here for a really long time and is getting ready to move into Aquarius soon enough, right? And sometimes when a planet leaves one sign and goes into the next sign, it leaves like with one of those last hurrah kind of things, okay? It does one more major aspect to make sure it sticks, you know, whatever lesson it was trying to teach you, okay? So since Pluto has been here, your ways of earning a living, and especially now that the planet Uranus is in your sixth house of the kind of work that you do, it has definitely changed in some way or other, okay? You either have a different livelihood or you work for yourself or something or other, but the second house is also the house of hidden talents, okay? So something, you know, that you've been interested in or something you used to do when you were younger, as a hobby or something, you know, maybe something like that is, you know, if you haven't developed it yet or decided to do something different, you still have time, you know, Pluto's still here. But it could make like one last impact here. And with this Sun conjunction, it's not a large enough or strong enough aspect to really do something like that, but it sure is enough to draw your attention to this area, to know that, you know, you're, it's like you still have time to use the power of Pluto. Pluto does rule and govern power, and it's in your second house of money, of income, right? Your investments, the ways that you earn money, anything like that, okay? So it's also your personal values, which have changed in some way or other, and also your actual valuables. Okay, so this conjunction to Pluto could bring an increase in your income in some way or other, even though, you know, this kind of transit probably wouldn't denote something like that, but I'm going to say, yeah, it is, just because like I said, it's ending its transit here, so it's going to start really, you know, trying to make more of an impact in your life right before it leaves. And this could be one of those times. So you could have a new beginning in your income. You could receive finally money that you've been waiting on, or an investment that will finally pay off, you know, something like that. On Sunday, the 22nd, Venus in Aquarius conjuncts Saturn in Aquarius in your third house. That's where you have Aquarius. So this brings about stability of some kind. Venus and Saturn together in a conjunction makes you feel like safe or stable in your relationships, usually with, your third house is like your siblings and your cousins. It's also your neighbors. It's like your everyday life. So your surroundings and the places or people that you would see throughout the normal course of your day, it brings you like some kind of warmth, warm feeling that you're stable in your life. So I'd have to say that that's what these two transits do for you this week. Okay, bring at least a feeling of stability, right? So for Libra, on Wednesday, January 18th, the Sun in Capricorn in your third house conjuncts Pluto, fourth house, sorry. Sun conjuncts Pluto, both in Capricorn in your fourth house where you have Capricorn. So your fourth house is your private life, personal life, your home life, your family, where you actually physically live, the property surrounding it, it's your past, your childhood. And, the conjunction here, I think, is just helping to bring changes that you've been wanting to make in your living arrangement or your home, actually, making even some kind of physical changes to your home. But also your family dynamics and stuff. If you do live with other people, even with like a roommate, not necessarily family, but some kind of change that you've been wanting to bring about, it has to be done now. You just really want it done. Okay? Now, on the 22nd, Venus in Aquarius conjunct Saturn in Aquarius in your fifth house where you have Aquarius. Okay, so this could have something to do with a live-in love or something like that if you live with someone. And, it's a romantic relationship. It could, like, bring these two planets together, bring stability in some way or other, or at least make you feel stable within your relationship. So maybe that's what's going on here is fifth house is romance. Okay, romance, creativity, fun, children, gambling, speculation, all kinds of fun stuff. But I'd have to say that maybe you are in a relationship with someone and maybe you decide to make it a little bit more permanent and you are moving in together. Could be something like that, some kind of new arrangement in your love life. Or it could be creative, but I'd have to say love life. Okay. So for Taurus, on Wednesday, January 18th, the Sun in Capricorn conjuncts Pluto in Capricorn in your ninth house where you have Capricorn. Okay, so ninth house is many, many things, but it is a long-distance communication and travel house. So you could receive some kind of communication. It could be regular mail of some kind, email or postal mail, phone call, something like that. But if you're involved in any kind of legal matter, you could find possibly, that there's at least movement within your case. Something's happening. It's not stalled. It's neither good news or bad news. Just knowing that, that your case is up for, being heard or something like that, or being put before a judge, whatever. This is also, again, like a big travel house. So you may decide to travel at this time. It doesn't seem like, it seems like it's more for work or something, not necessarily for pleasure. Like some place that you have to go. But it is, in a way, okay, because on Sunday, January 22nd, Venus in Aquarius conjuncts Saturn in Aquarius in your 10th house where you have Aquarius. Okay, so your 10th house is your house of your career, your public persona. It's your most public house. Okay, so it's how you're known by reputation for your career and also your personal life. So you could be even possibly learning something. Ninth house is the house of higher learning. You could be learning something for your job that gives you a better position in gaining a better position. You may be in competition with someone for something, you know, even if you're like self-employed, this could actually be in competition for a certain client, a prestigious client or something or other. But Venus in conjunction in your 10th house publicly makes you look like a really solid, sturdy kind of you know, stand-up person. You know what you're doing. If anybody were to bet on you, that it would be an excellent bet. You always come through. You know, you're very trustworthy. Everything. You know, so your reputation is getting like a real nice pat on the back there. Okay. So for Cancer, on Wednesday, January 18th. The Sun in Capricorn conjuncts Pluto in Capricorn in your 7th house, where you have Capricorn. It is your opposite sign. Okay, so this is occurring in your house of partnerships and relationships. This is business, romantic, friendship. This is the house of arrangements and agreements, verbal or written. So it's something like that could be taking place right now. You know, if you are in a, let's say, a romantic relationship with someone, or even any kind, even a business, this would be the time where if you wanted to change something, you know, make the arrangement, alter it in some way or other. Even if it's romantic, maybe you might want to, I don't know, not see this person as often. I don't think it's that you want to see other people. Maybe they're just kind of taking up too much of your time just right now. Right now, this month. Not all the time, just like this month. Because, again, Capricorn is your opposite sign, so this is a little bit of a low point of the year for you, like at the end of December into mid-January. Your energy is like depleted because the Sun in Capricorn is directly across from your Sun in Cancer or any other planet or even rising sign that you have in Cancer, and it's a tug of war between energies. So that's why you don't feel up to a lot of stuff. So that could be something like right now you could be holding off on doing something or other. It could be a little bit of a new beginning, though, in any kind of relationship that you have with anyone. That gives you a little bit more say, a little bit more power. Pluto's all about power. Okay, and when the Sun comes along here, it could be a little bit of a test of wills with someone, you know, who's the stronger person, who's going to give in, blah, blah, blah. So, like I said, this being a little bit of a low point of the year, you might just, you know, fend them off for a while. You don't have to come to any kind of conclusion under this kind of aspect. Just wait. Wait until planets move into Aquarius, okay? On Sunday, January 22nd, Venus in Aquarius conjuncts Saturn in Aquarius in your 8th house. This is a really excellent aspect for you as far as money goes or shared resources. This is the house of that very thing, shared resources and property. It's also other people's money and resources. So somebody, if maybe with the previous aspect with that Sun conjunct Pluto, maybe that's what the discussion was about, you know, give and take as far as how much you want to share with whatever it is that you have or your partner wants to share with you. So I would have to say that talk or whatever could have come out pretty well in your favor with this Venus conjunct Saturn. Gives you a little piece of the pie, kind of in a way, that brings stability to your financial situation. It gives you access possibly to whatever someone else has. They let you use or borrow or even give you whatever it is that they have. And this could be money. It could be, you know, credit cards, bank account, just things like furniture, clothing, anything.